It started with a spark. Now the sky bleeds fire. Forests scream, but no one hears. Creatures flee, smoke chokes the sun, and the earth burns, silently begging for rain. It was a day like any other. Laughter echoed across the lake. But then, the water began to stir. A whirlpool forms, pulling everything around it. Panic spreads as the sky darkens, and nature awakens with a terrifying roar. At first on a crack, a small sign of what's to come. But then, the ground shakes, and the building begins to groan. The sound of metal bending, concrete breaking apart. With a deafening roar, it all comes down. Floors crumble, walls shatter. A city once standing tall, now reduced to dust. In seconds, everything changes. It begins as a quiet stream, but soon the streets are engulfed. Mud rushes through the city, swallowing everything in its path. Cars are swept away, homes are destroyed, power lines snap, lights flicker and fade. A city once full of life, now consumed by chaos. The demolition begins. Engineers film the chaos. Then debris falls. Panic sets in. With a deafening crash, they scramble to escape.
There he goes. Wow.
In the silence of the frozen sea, the ice has stood for centuries, but something stirs beneath the surface. A crack forms, small at first. Then with a deafening roar, it shatters. Massive chunks of ice tumble into the water, sending waves crashing across the sea. What was once solid now dissolves into chaos.
Wow.
The world beneath is changing.
Wow.
Whole thing's gonna go then. Whole thing's gonna be yikes.
It begins with a quiet tremor. The ground shakes, and the ocean pulls back. For a moment, silence fills the air. Then, in an instant, the sea rushes forward. Waves taller than buildings crash into the shore. Destruction spreads as the tsunami devours everything in its path. Nature's fury, unstoppable, relentless, almost shaking the shore. It starts as a spark, but in an instant, it grows into a raging inferno. Flames rise high above the city, swallowing everything in their path. The sky is consumed by fire. On a narrow mountain road, the truck's front tire hangs off the edge. One wrong move, and it's gone. Behind, a deadly drop awaits.
Well, boys, I fucking center a little too fucking hard. I really hope I... Gonna do your thing.
On March 28, 2025, a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck central Myanmar. Rooftop swimming pools on skyscrapers overflowed like waterfalls. Terrified residents, barefoot and shaken, ran into the street staring at the sky, unsure. If the worst was over, more than 3,300 people lost their lives. Thousands were injured. A massive landslide occurred in the mountains of China, crashing down onto a highway just moments after a vehicle passed, narrowly avoiding disaster and leaving behind a trail of dust and debris. A violent tornado strikes Gilmore City, Iowa. Storm chasers race toward the beast as the sky turns into a storm of chaos and debris.